Hello, fellow democracy reformers. My name is Sylvie Doppelt, and I'm the Managing Director at the Institute for Political Innovation, where our mission is to raise awareness and seed demand for the political innovation known as Final Five voting, the powerful combination of open top five primaries and instant runoff general elections. 2022 has been a year of major milestones for our organization. In July, the first ever Final Five voting ballot initiative qualified in Nevada, with Nevada Voters First submitting upwards of 266,000 signatures. IPI has been working with the team in Nevada since early 2021, and now that the campaign is fully underway, we are also working collaboratively with other fabulous national organizations on its passage, including with Unite America and Arnold Ventures. This initiative has garnered a broad coalition of cross-partisan supporters who are eager to have a system in the state that holds elected officials accountable to delivering results for all Nevadans and to re-enfranchising the nearly 40% of registered nonpartisan voters in the state with no voice in primary elections. If you're interested in learning more about the Nevada campaign and hopefully supporting the Nevada Voters First team in the run-up to the election, please visit nevadavotersfirst.com and spread the word to those you know in the state. Of course, this year also saw the first ever implementation of a Final Five style system with a top four primary in Alaska. The newness of the system and some colorful candidates served to make national headlines, create awareness and major interest for Final Five voting. As always, we stood in awe of the Alaskans for Better Elections team as they gracefully navigated a special election while orchestrating a voter information campaign that resulted in 85% of Alaska voters calling their experience with the new system simple. As many of you know, Scott Kendall in Alaska read Catherine Gale, our founder's 2017 report, and took action, crafting the Alaska ballot initiative, including those new rules articulated in Catherine's report. IPI worked to support this initiative and its implementation with many others, locally and nationally, who were deeply involved and critical to its passage and successful implementation. While the results were a surprise to some, it's interesting to note that Representative Peltola was elected with more Republican and independent votes than Democratic votes, and she must now govern appropriately. We know that if Representative Peltola does not represent the interests of the majority of voters, they now have the power to hold her accountable in the next election, just 6 weeks from now. With the inaugural campaign and first ever use of the system under our belts, momentum for Final Five voting is growing at a rapid pace. All told, there are currently 7 state campaigns for Final Five voting across the country. This includes legislative campaigns in Wisconsin, led by Sarah Eskridge, and Georgia, led by yet another cross-partisan coalition of business and civic leaders. There are additional nascent campaigns in states across the country, which we will push forward with fabulous partners, including Chad Peace and Kara McCormick, pioneers in this movement, to lay the groundwork for our North Star goal at our organization of passing Final Five voting in 5 states by 2025. Reformers in New York City have also taken up the banner of healthy competition in politics and launched the first ever Final Five voting campaign in a metropolitan area. Led by a growing coalition of local community and business leaders from all 5 boroughs and across the political spectrum, the Final Five Voting NYC team has moved at warp speed to launch their website. Check it out at final5.nyc and get the word out about how Final Five Voting can elect a mayor who works on behalf of all New Yorkers. Beyond those state campaigns, the IPI team recently launched the Campaign for Final Five Voting, a platform for national campaign co-founders to share why they support Final Five voting through brief video testimonials. I've got one last website for all of you to type into your browser. It's final5voting.org, which will serve as the hub for all things Final Five voting. If you'd like to add your name to our list of co-founders or record a testimonial with me, please reach out. And thanks.